Om Shanti. We all are Raj Rishis as well as Raj Yogis. So there is a very significant teaching of Baba for us. Baba just frequently reminds us. Baba has repeated those versions repeatedly. So Baba says at this time, we shouldn't have any kind of desires just like the people of the world have. Sometimes we have a wish to earn or to be to have a very good job, or Baba says whatever you have, that's anyways going to be furnished. And where do you? So the world which you are going, that world has got everything, because Baba just fulfills all the wishes of you children. You will have abundance, a very healthy and the perfect body, then lifespan is longer, there is a lot of happiness. So we must have only one concern at this time. What's that? There must be this intense desire to become. So that there should be only one concern, that is, I must claim the complete inheritance from Baba. So when you have this wish, then we will remember Baba, we will become pure. That in turn enables me to receive that inheritance from Baba. And this inheritance it has got everything. So Baba says all my wishes will be fulfilled. And how we have the omens of Jupiter over us, and of course we have the same omens in the golden age as well. And to the extent we remember Baba, and the more we remember Baba, we will have the omens of Jupiter. And there is the omen of Rahu on the people of the world. What should be donated? We must donate these 5 vices. Then the eclipse will be removed. Children, you must extend your support in Father's task in creating that world. You must open the hospital cum university at your home. Just like sometimes surgeons also put up the boards outside their residence, you also can do the same thing. So if someone wishes to have the wealth and health and happiness in their lives, you can just come and understand. So let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. And today's date is 18th July. Sweet children, you mustn't have any of the desires that the people of this world have. Because this world is to be destroyed. Why shouldn't we have any desires just like the people of the world have? Because this world is going to be destroyed. And question, what desire should you have at this confluence age so that all your desires are fulfilled for all the time? Let's listen to the answer. I have to become pure and remember the Father and claim my full inheritance from him. just have this one desire, for it is with this desire I have to become pure and remember the Father and claim my full inheritance from Him. You should have only this one wish. So for this, with this desire, all other desires will be fulfilled forever. May you have a long life, may you have a son, may you be wealthy, you receive all those blessings for the golden age, and all of your desires will be fulfilled. Baba explained even this. So all these blessings will be received in the golden age, and all your desires will be fulfilled in the golden age. Today's song, you are the mother and you are the father. Om Shanti. The Supreme Soul, Supreme Father explains to you, sweetest spiritual children, that He is to you souls, and you know that what is the unlimited Father giving us? What Baba would have said. So Baba says, you know that the unlimited Father is blessing us, because early morning we receive the blessings from God. What more is required? Those people just bless you. May you have a son, may you have a long life, may you be wealthy. The Father now blesses you. May you have a long life. You will have a very long life. Even the son you have there will be the one who gives happiness. Here all children cause sorrow. In the golden age all children give happiness. There is also the happiness in the relationship. We really will become those who have. So Baba says all the children in the iron age give sorrow, and in the golden age all children give happiness. You children now know that the unlimited Father is giving you the inheritance of unlimited happiness. We really will become those who have long lives and have a lot of wealth. You mustn't have any desires in your hearts now. All your desires are to be fulfilled in the golden age. You mustn't have any desires in this hell. Now we children don't have any desire, right? Except one. We must remember Baba. The more time must be invested in the remembrance of Baba, of course we will receive the inheritance. It's definite. So don't have the desire to earn or for wealth. Of course wealth also attracts. That this itself is like that, because that's the basis of living a life. Each one knows how much is required. So that's why Baba reminds us, don't be behind. Don't even have the greed for wealth. Don't have a desire for a lot of wealth or a job with very good position. The stomach only wants a few chapatis. There mustn't be greed. If you don't have a lot of wealth, even if you have a lot of health, that's going to be destroyed. There are these two terms. One is the necessity and the other one is the luxury. Sometimes we require money to just lead a life, for our basic livelihood. But more than the necessity, if I have a desire, that takes the form of a luxury life. What does this? Then we get attracted by Maya. So that's why Baba says you shouldn't have, anyways, even whatever you have, that's anyways going to be destroyed. You children know that Baba is making you into the masters of heaven. The Father now says, make this donation, your eclipse will be removed. What should you donate? What should you donate? These 5 vices. This must be donated in order to get rid from that eclipse, and you will become the one with 16 celestial degrees full. When you donate these 5 vices, there are 2 benefits. That is, eclipse will be removed and you will become 16 celestial degrees full. You know that you have to become full of all virtues and 16 celestial degrees full here. So these 5 vices have to be donated. The Father says to you children, sweet children, have no desire other than receiving your complete inheritance from the unlimited Father. Always have this one desire. Just count how many times Baba has told us in today's Murli in different ways not to have any other desire. So Baba says a very little time is left. It's also said a lot of time has passed and only a short time now remains. There is little time left before this destruction. So don't have any other desires in this old world. Simply continue to remember the Father. Just continue to remember the Father. You children have to become Sato Pradhan by having remembrance. You mustn't have any other desires just like the people of the world outside do. Simply have the desire to claim your inheritance of heaven from Shiv Baba. Don't cause anyone sorrow. To use the sword of lust on one another is the greatest sorrow of all. This is why the sannyasis separate themselves from women. They say he has renounced everything. In the kingdom of Ravan, all souls are impure and sinful. There is now very little time left. So Baba just draws our attention. A very little time is left. If you don't follow the Father's Shrimat, you won't become elevated. Your children have to become the highest of all, and this is why the 5 vices have to be donated so that the eclipse can be removed. Of course, there are bad omens over everyone. Everyone has become completely ugly. The Father says, if you wish to claim your inheritance from me, then become pure. You have been becoming impure from the copper age, have become Tamo Pradhan from Sato Pradhan. And this is why you sing, O purifier, come and purify us. The Father's order is, children, don't become impure anymore. Conquer the great enemy of lust. You have received sorrow from this vice from its beginning through the middle to the end. The Father says, you are completely pure in heaven, and you have now become impure by following the dictates of Ravan. And this is why you go in front of the idols and you sing their praise. You are full of virtue, 16 celestial degrees full, completely viceless, whereas we are vicious. By becoming voiceless, you have nothing but happiness. This has to be underlined. Baba says, when you become voiceless, there is nothing but happiness. The Father says, I have now come to make you children voiceless. You children now have to renounce all other desires. You may do your business, etc., but give the nectar of this knowledge to one another. Sometimes we have greed, sometimes we have attachment, so all the desires just take their forms. So that's why Baba says we mustn't have any other desire. You may do your business, but give the nectar of this knowledge to one another. It is said, why should I renounce nectar and drink poison? The Father says, don't have any other desires. We will become completely Sato Pradhan on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Only by having remembrance will the sins you have committed over 63 births be absolved. Now become voiceless. What do you have to become? Now Baba says, what should you become? We just heard a while ago. So Baba says we have to become voiceless. Even though storms of Maya come, don't become impure. Change from humans into deities. You were Sato Pradhan, worthy of worship deities, and then from being worthy of worship, you became worshippers. You were free from disease and then you became deceased. You now have to become free from disease once again. When you were free from disease, you had long lifespans, whereas people now suddenly die without cause. Don't have any other desires. All of those desires are dirty. You just have one first class desire to change from thorns into flowers. So Baba says, whatever wishes whatever desires we have in this old world, that's of course dirty. So Baba says there must be one first class desire just to transform, to change from, what's that? Baba says to just change from thorns into flowers. Baba says, remember me, you will become charitable souls. At this time there are bad omens over everyone. The whole of Bharat has bad omens over it. After that, there have to be the omens of Jupiter. You know that there are now the omens of Jupiter over you. Bharat was heaven. In the golden age, you had the omens of Jupiter over you. At this time, there are bad omens of Rahu over you. You are now receiving the omens of Jupiter from the Unlimited Father. You have happiness for 21 births, whereas you have happiness for 21 births when you have the omens of Jupiter. In the Silver Age, there are the omens of Venus. For as long as you remember the Father, you will have the omens of Jupiter. It's been explained that everyone now has to return home. Therefore, continue to remember the Father so that your sins will be absolved and you will be able to fly. What will you become? Baba says, just continue to remember the Father. On one hand, the sinful account will be absolved. Then, on the other hand, you will be able to fly. When we remember, we become worthy of flying or taking that highest flight. Baba has cut off, Maya has cut off your wings, and you are now receiving God's directions through which you will become constantly happy. You will become the masters of heaven by following God's directions. You are claiming what was said before. Baba says, if you don't follow Shrimat, you will not become elevated. There is a very little time left, because this elevated directions are received at this time. We don't receive it at any other time in the cycle, and this is the only time. That is also very short period where we receive these directions. You will become the masters of heaven by following God's directions, and you are claiming the sovereignty of the world. You receive God's direction. Just remember, the Father, your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. Your sins will be absolved. You will become pure. Only pure souls become worthy of heaven. There you will have long lifespans and the bodies which are free from disease. You will have a lot of health. They never adopt anyone there. The Father says, may you have a long life, may you have a lot of wealth. Baba says there no adoption takes place. So Baba says there you don't adopt anyone. The Father says, may you have a long life and may you have a lot of wealth. You will definitely have a son. At this time the Father adopts all of you. Then in the golden age no one is adopted. So there they just have one son and one daughter through the power of yoga. And some ask, how will the children be born there? There is just the power of yoga. Would Baba respond? Of course we know. It's fixed in the Brahma. Everyone in the golden age is a yogi. Who resides in the golden age? Baba says, everyone in the golden age. What word would have been used by Baba? Voiceless? It's okay. Everyone in the golden age is a yogi. Sri Krishna is called Yogeshwar. It isn't that Sri Krishna stays in yoga. He's a completely pure yogi. There we don't sit and connect our intellects with Baba. He's a completely pure yogi. God made everyone Yogeshwar, so they remain yogis in the future. Why do we become yogis in the golden age? Because Baba has made everyone, God has made everyone yogi. That's why they remain yogis in the golden age. So the lifespan of yogis are very long. And what's the lifespan of the bogis? That is those who indulge in sensual pleasures. They have short lifespans. God has made you children pure, taught you yoga and made you into deities. They are called yogis. Yogis and rishis are always pure. It's been explained to you that you are Raj Rishis. You are studying Raj Yoga to claim a royal status. At this time you have to remember the Father. Mustn't have any wrong desires to have a child here. In that case you would have to indulge in vice and use the sword of lust. Those who are body conscious use the sword of lust. And those who are soul conscious, they don't use the sword of lust. The Father says, pure, become pure. He speaks to you souls. Now don't use the sword of lust and become pure. All your sorrow will be removed. Mix you into the masters of heaven. Baba gives the guarantee. Baba makes you into the masters of heaven. How much happiness Baba gives? You have to claim your full inheritance from the Father. He is the Lord of the poor. It's remembered that Sudama gave a handful of rice and received a palace in return. Baba gives you the inheritance for 21 births. You also understand that everyone has to return home. Any of you can help in Shiv Baba's task of establishment as much as you wish. Open a just you can use that day's blessing had. You can just use all your resources, that is your mind, body, wealth, in Baba's task. That is, if you don't have wealth, you can use your mind or body. If your body is not supporting, then you can use your mind to contribute. So Baba says, open a university or hospital at home. Write on a board, sisters and brothers, if you wish to become ever healthy and wealthy for 21 births, come inside and understand how. We will show you the way to become ever healthy and wealthy in a second. You are surgeons. Surgeons definitely put up a board. How else would people know about them? You can also put up a board. Put a board up outside your home. Explain the secret of two fathers to anyone who comes. You have been receiving limited inheritances from limited fathers. The unlimited father says, constantly remember me alone, you will receive your unlimited inheritance. At the exhibition, first of all, explain this with projectors. This is what you will become by making this effort. It's now the confluence age, and the iron age has to change into the golden age. You people of Bharat were Sato Pradhan. You have now become Tamo Pradhan. The Father says, just remember me, you will become the masters of heaven. There are just the two terms. Remember Alpha, and the sovereignty is yours. Whoa. It's with this remembrance that you will stay in happiness. What will happen with this remembrance? Baba said before also that the account of the sinful actions will be absolved. You will become charitable souls. You become worthy of going into heaven, that world. What will happen? You receive happiness. You will be happy. Don't have any kind of desire in this dirty world. Here, how many times Baba has told? This must have been 10th time that he has reminded us. Here you are making effort to die alive. Those people say, so and so became a resident of heaven after he died. You tell everyone you are remembering the Father in order to become the residents of heaven. You receive unlimited happiness from him. What is Baba saying? They just, when they shed their bodies, they say that they have become the residents of heaven, whereas we, in order to become the residents of heaven, we remember God, and because we receive the unlimited happiness from him. If you remember the Father, you will never weep or wail. Baba explains further what would have been told. Mothers, if you remember Baba, you will never weep or wail. Many storms of Maya will come, don't even bother. Storms of Maya will come, that's the battle. If you have bad or sinful thoughts, you are just wasting your time unnecessarily. Storms will come, they will not stay here forever. I have to wake up early in the morning because the time just passes by. There is a story, right? Whatever happens or whatever is yet to happen, all the scenes, whether it's good or bad, they will pass. So I have to wake up early in the morning and remember the Father and claim my inheritance from the Father. Have this concern inside you. The Father doesn't give you any other difficulty. Just remember the Father and forget everyone else. Everyone is already dead. And just speak about these things among yourselves. Baba, I will now only remember you. I will claim my inheritance of heaven from you. Make time. Just fix the time. I will definitely wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and remember the Father. I will also remember the cycle. Baba just gives so many ideas. Sometimes we shouldn't forget. Just fix your time. Just remember the cycle. The Father has given us this knowledge of the Creator as well as the creation. We know the human world tree. How can we take 84 births? That's in our intellects. We are now going back home and we will go to heaven once again to play our parts. We are souls. We are souls and so when you remember Baba, you become worthy to claim the inheritance. This is Raj Yoga. This is Raj Yoga. You remember the Father. You become the masters of the world innumerable times through the unlimited Father. You then become the residents of hell and now are becoming the residents of heaven by having the remembrance of one Baba. It's only by having remembrance of the Father that you become, your sins will be burnt away. This is why this is called the fire of yoga. You Brahmins are Raj Rishis and Rishis are always pure. By remembering the Father, you claim your inheritance of the kingdom. You must no longer have any desire to indulge in vice. That's the dirty desire. You now have to claim your inheritance from the Father from beyond this world. You have to remember Him when you can also remember Him when you are ill. The Father loves His children and Baba has to write letters to so many children. Shiv Baba makes him write that. You also write letters saying Shiv Baba, care of Brahma. Is there anyone among you, those who has the letter written by Sakar Baba? There is this brother, that is Vinod brother and Atam Prakash brother. So Baba used to write letters with red pen. What used to happen? Teachers used to write letters. The students who are to come, they also used to write letters. All the letters are collected and they used to give it to the center teacher, and she used to carry all those letters and she used to send through post. Baba used to read all the letters and he used to give response. He used to give the response in one letter, and some children used to get special letters, and Baba used to use the red letter and Ishudadi used to write with either pen or pencil. So that's why Baba says you also write Shiv Baba, care of Brahma. All of us children of Shiv Baba are brothers. Does Baba respond to our letters? Some of you have some of you have the habit of writing their summary to Baba on mobile. Now we have Dr. Satish Gupta who writes letter to Baba daily. We have many brothers and sisters who just write. They just present their report to Baba and they erase that whatever was written, and they will not even waste paper. Like they just wish to save. So those who haven't had this kind of experience, you must always have such experiences. So Baba says all the Shiv Baba's children are brothers, and the spiritual father comes and purifies us, and that's why it's called the purifier. Purifies all souls. I don't leave anyone out. Even matter becomes pure. You know that even matter will become pure in the golden age. Even bodies are impure now, and this is why people just go and bathe their bodies in the Ganges. However, those souls don't become pure. It's only with the fire of yoga that they can be purified. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. Namaste from the Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. Thank you, Baba. The essence for the first one: don't have any wrong type of desire in this iron-aged world. In order to become completely Sato Pradhan, follow God's directions. In order to become completely Sato Pradhan, you have to follow God's directions. And a second. Only have the one desire to return home after becoming pure. Your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. So don't waste your time with the storms of Maya. Today's blessing. May you remain free from limited things and remain constantly busy doing unlimited service with your powerful attitude. Just as the Sakar Baba could not say anything but service, in the same way you children also have to remain busy doing unlimited service with your powerful attitude. So that all limited things then automatically finish. To give time to the limited things is like playing with dolls through which your time and energy is wasted. So don't waste your time or powers that you have accumulated over the trivial matters. Slogan. Baba says there are some insignificant things we are not even sure how much time and energy those things take. That's why don't even waste. Slogan. In order to achieve success in the service that you do, let your words, behavior, and activity be influential. Today's object signal. Stay in the volcanic stage and experience the powerful remembrance according to the time. While you Brahmins are bringing you are bringing souls closer. You must also continue to serve to make the atmosphere as powerful as a fire. For this, you can have bhaktis and deep discussions amongst yourselves. You have to experience the intense form of love and give others this experience. Remain busy in doing this service, and all the trivial matters will be transformed. This is the 7th month. The Avyakt signal also plays very important role in the sisters or the brothers' efforts. And the topic which is going on in this month, that is about the volcanic remembrance. Baba says this is the time, the call of this time. At this time, it's the need of this kind of remembrance. So evening, wherever we are, we just engage our time and energy in remembrance, whether it's the conference hall, Dadiji's meeting hall, or the diamond hall. But the atmosphere is so powerful, we feel like let's spend some more time there. So we have to pay attention. Since this month is going on, let's listen to our speciality. That is what makes you adopt Shrimat. That is the foundation of one faith and one support will enable you follow Shrimat. We will be able to implement Baba's every direction when we have the complete faith in his teachings. If we will never mix the dictates of us in the dictates of the one on whom we have faith. If we walk as per the directions of Baba, we will remain always light. Baba said, just give all your responsibilities to Baba and remain light. If anyone has any thought that Baba isn't, Baba is anyways not in Sakar form. So Baba says that's also one of the types of the doubt. So when you sit in Amrit Vela in that proper sad posture, then Baba says, if you are stable in your original religion, whatever task that Baba wishes to get it done through you, Baba will get it done. He does, and he always experienced that. This is today's point. And with how much love Baba just reminds us that what shouldn't be and what should be in our intellect at the confluence age. How many times Baba would have said? Baba has told 14-15 times about the desires that we should have at this time. Baba says so many times. Baba says so many times that Baba is not tired even to remind once again, but we children, even just for listening, we become tired. Just for the small kids, we say or we make them do something in order to just make that habit form. In the same way, Baba also applies that knowledge to us. Let's remember Baba. Let's listen to the teachings of Dadi Prakash Maniji. There is one Supreme Soul Shiv, and we are all His children. The purpose for which you have gathered here, or you have been called here, is to understand who you truly are. And the purpose for which you have come here is to understand. We are all familiar with our physical identities, that is the identities of the body. But in fact, it's very important to have accurate understanding of our true nature, that each one of us is an eternal soul. Om Shanti.